Okay, good evening, everyone. My name still remains Oluwashola Okoya. I am Sage 50 accounting software expert, and I've been doing Sage 50 and QuickBooks for the past more than 18 years. I have deployed for small company, I have deployed for medium company and large organizations. Last year, I did seven figures projects for an international school in Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria, and so many of them like that. So I have sold my skills to so many organizations. I have trained professionals, chartered accountants, fellow chartered accountants, ANAN members, um, accounting graduates, ICANN student members, and the rest like that. Auditors, tax consultants. So, and I've been doing this like a hobby for me. I see that there is a lot of gap in Nigeria. A lot of people don't know how to use accounting software, and that's the reason I have decided to be doing this, and I'll be doing this, so that a lot of people, will be able to understand how to use this software. Now, before we start, I want to tell us that please, so that we will have a decent training tonight, I want us to mute our mic so that we can listen very well. Also, I will not take your time too much, because I'll be introducing the offer, that I have for you, after the training and all that. So the topic we are going to be looking at tonight is vendor. How to create vendor on Sage 50. How to create vendor on Sage 50 and how to view it in the report. In the group, I've been sending so many videos. I want us to go and look at those videos, check out those videos, learn from those videos. We started this from 15th of January, 15th and 16th of January. And, we did another one on the 30th, and today, which is on the 1st of February, we are doing another one. Please go and check those videos and all that. Without wasting much of our time, I'm sharing my screen now. Am I audible enough? Am I audible? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type 111. If you can hear me, type 111. I need us to be on the same page. Can you hear me loud and clear? Anywhere you are watching from. Okay, all right. Thank you, Oluwatife. Thank you, Faith. I can see. For some of us that have not introduced ourselves, please go to my DM. Go to my DM and introduce yourself. Tell me what is your name and where you are joining from. It's very important. It's just to create a relationship. Really, if you want to know accounting software automation, you are in the right place. You are dealing with the right person. If you really want to know it, that's right, you are dealing with the right person, because I am in a position to teach you this thing because I have sold the skills to companies and all that. So, without much of our time, thank you. A lot of people can hear me. I'm sharing my screen now so that we'll start straight away. Please mute your mic. I beg you, please mute your mic. Try as much as possible to mute your mic, please. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
can you see my screen? Okay, you can see my screen. As usual, if you can see my screen, you just type 111. Or let me say 222. Type 222 if you can see my screen. Okay. All right. So let me activate Sage 50. All right. Can you see my Sage 50 screen? Can you see my screen?
yes,
Okay. All right.
yes, sir.
So in our previous learning, for people that are joining us for the first time, you have to go back to the group. So I will repost some of those videos. We started by creating a company called Digitech Learning. Digitech Learning is a software company and also a marketing company. Software company says that the company, they teach students on how to use accounting software like Sage 50 and QuickBooks. Also, they are company that install and deploy accounting software for organization. They also sell accounting software, and also they involve in some digital marketing um, uh, things, activity like affiliate marketing and all that. They earn money by selling other people's products as well. So we created that company called Digitech Learning. That is the name of the company. And also, in the past lesson, we I showed you on how to navigate the navigation bars and all that. What down how to walk through dashboards that you are seeing. Also, I showed you how to create chart of account because that is the basis. The basis is to create chart of accounts if you need to start working on accounting software. Those videos are available. Also, I taught you how to view your chart of accounts. In the last class, I taught you how to create, how to maintain your vendors information and how to view, those information on Sage 50. Those videos are available. They are in the group. Go and look for them. But by tomorrow, I'm going to repost the videos again. So tonight, what we are talking about is what we want to. I want to teach you about is I want to teach you about how to create vendor. That is, purchase your vendors and your purchases before you can start using. Before you start using Sage 50, you have to learn how to do what we call setup. And the aspect of this setup is what I'm telling you. You have to do setup for your customers because the system is used by different organizations, different industries. So you have to learn how to create your customers in the software, how to create your vendors, how to create vendors, employee, chart of account, budget, inventory, and the rest. The setup is chart of account is very important. It is important for you to create all these things because by the time you create all those information, when it comes to entry transaction, posting transaction, you will now be recalling them. You'll be recalling them and it will be easier for you. Now, it is an automation in the sense that any information that you create in your maintain, automatically it appears in your we call it real-time information. So you are going to see from what I'm going to show you tonight, vendor. So maintain vendor, maintain vendor. Then the vendor form will open now. Maintain vendor. How do you maintain your vendor? You understand?
Please, sir,
Now,
can I ask a question, sir?
you can't ask question now. I'm training. It is after you ask question. You ask
All
the
right, sir.
question later on, please. So you will break my flow. So now this is vendor, and to create a vendor, you have to fill this form. Now, by filling this form, automatically what you are doing by filling this form is you are creating an account, what we call a ledger account for that vendor. And this vendor is related to your payables, your account payable. It is related to your account payable. You understand? It is related to your account payable. So, to create that, I have done some things here. Excel. So this vendor ID, you understand? You copy, let me copy this vendor ID. Copy this vendor ID. I will put it here. I'll put the vendor ID here. That represents, the identity code that you give to that vendor. It is vendor 001, 01, vendor 01. You can have vendor 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, as many like that. So the name of the vendor is Dreams Digitals. Dreams Digitals. And the contact person of the vendor is Mr. John Bello. Mr. John Bello. Mr. John Bello. That's the contact person that what's it called? Digital learning management is dealing. Then the account for the vendor. Vendor, they are supplier, they are the one that that collected money to help us to the service or supply some product and the rest of that. So we pay them. Money goes to the vendor because some of the things that this vendor does is it helps us to make sales. It forms part of our cost or direct cost and all that. So we pay vendor account. We pay vendor with this account. This GTP account. That's the account. Not for the company. So we have all the information there. And the address, the mailing address of the vendor is number 30. Number 30. Number 30, Royal Estate, Ogongo Road, Lekki Aja. Lekki Aja, that's the name of the street where they are operating from. They are from Lagos. Lagos, the country is Nigeria. You can have a vendor that is outside Nigeria. You can have a vendor that's outside Nigeria. The vendor style is what the vendor does is service. The vendor render service. The vendor render service. Then please mute your mic, please. You are disturbing me. Please, I'm begging. Mute your mic. Let us have a decent way. The account that when you do business with this vendor, the business that this vendor does is this vendor help digital learning to do adverts. That's why they run advert for them for training. Let's just say advert for training. Let me just say advert for training. So we link it to this account. So this cost of sales account. That is anytime we pay them to do business for us, we are paying them, to run adverts. And running adverts is like a direct cost for digital. It's a direct cost for digital tech learning. It's a direct cost for digital tech learning. So I link to this account. The phone number is this. That's you can have the telephone number 1, telephone number 2, you can have it and all that. Telephone number 1, telephone number 2. The email address is the email address is this. The email address is this. The email address is sales@dreamsdigital.com, and also they have a website. And it is www.dreamsdigital.com. www.dreamsdigital.com. Now we have some information customizable fields that we can fill in here, some other information that we can have here. Can decide to change it, decide to leave it. For the purpose of this class, I will not be changing it. I will leave it. I will leave it the way it is. I will not be changing it. So now you are filling this information. What you have done here is that when I save it, automatically it will appear in the report, which I'm going to show you. Now, because of our time, I won't be able to do so many, but it follows the same process. It follows the same process of how to create vendors information to say 50. Now, what you have just done now, you have captured information of your vendor. Your vendor can be somebody that is supplying you, maybe products, maybe somebody that is for this organization now, somebody that is supplying them uh, software. Maybe this person they are buying directly from Sage, so they are paying money to Sage and they are reselling the software as a reseller in Nigeria. So you can create Sage Incorporation as a vendor where they buy the software on behalf of the client and they sell to the client and all that. So this is where you capture the information. And this information you are capturing here has to do with your vendors and your purchases. What you capture for your customer has to do with your customers and your sales. Here it is vendor and your purchases. And it is very, very important that you capture that. So once I save now, I can start to save directly, or I say save new. If I click save new, everything will go. You can see this place is not blank. It is that it is not, it's as if nothing is there because I've not saved. So once I save now, let me save now. It has, saved that information. The information has automatically saved. So if I need to, let me just close this now. Let's say I need to record what I have done. I want to record it back, what I have done. I just go to maintain, vendors. I call out the form again. Here you can see this place now. It's now I like it. I can click here. Information will come out. Or better still, let me save it. If you are not using this place, you can come here, this list, and click this list. It will drop down all the vendors that you have created here. To drop them down. Drop them down because let me like it will drop down and you can send this information to Excel, you can send it to your email, you can send it to you can PDF it and all that, everything that you have, and send it directly to Excel. So let's say I want to record the customer again. I just don't click here. The form will appear. So your customer can be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, follow the same process, all of it. So that's how to create that vendor. Now, let's see how to view the vendor. What you have done now. If you now want to see the detail of it, maybe you want to download your Excel, your report, and you want to design your report, that's what I want to do now. So everything that you create in your maintain will automatically appear in real time. It will automatically appear in your reports and form. So if you click report and form, the last time we dealt with account receivables, when we create customer information, we create customer information, we're able to create this report, formatted this report. This video, I send it to this video, how I did this thing, I sent it to the group. You can go back and watch it. Everything is linked to my WhatsApp, my YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel because from time to time, I put free video there. I put free video on that channel. So you can subscribe for that channel so that anytime I post information there, you'll be able to see it. You'll see the information that I've done there and you can access it and help yourself to learn and all that. So let me close this. We are dealing with the payables. So the payables now, we have different types of reports as well. The one I'm going to be formatting, I'm going to be designing tonight is vendor master list, vendor master file list. That's what I'm going to design, like I have done for customer. So once I click it, You can see the report appear. I don't like the way the report is. I don't like it. I want to do it very well. That is the essence of you are designing your report. Do that. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. I hope you are following me. I guess everybody is following me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So to do that, I go to column. I click on column. In the column, there are some report heads or column that are here that I don't want to see. And there are some that I want to see. I want to see the vendor ID. So I want to see vendor ID. I want to see vendor name. I want to see the contacts, the mailing address. I want to see the contacts, telephone one, contact, telephone one, telephone two. I don't need fax. I need this one. I don't need 1099 type. I don't need tax ID number. I don't need this one. Terms. I don't need to see terms. I want to see vendor system. This is what you like with vendor. Yeah, you can put it, but for today's class, I don't want to see it. Which other one that I want to see again? Let me see, scroll down. Let me see, scroll down. I want to see, yes. I want to see account number. I want to see this one. I want to see vendor email. I want to see this one. I want to see vendor website. I want to see this one. I want to see vendor type. I want to see this one as well. So that's the 10 I want to see. You can still scroll down. Anyone that you want to see, you can see and all that. See. So fonts, I want to make it very okay. So we have different types of font that you can I can put classic one, contemporary, elegant, professional. I like using elegant, so I will put elegant and I will apply it. Say okay. And see, I have formatted this report. Look at the way the report is other than when I showed you first. Scroll the bar, left and right, scroll the bar. Understand? You can decide to download it to Excel. You can download to Excel by clicking this place. Excel has embedded with 50. We click open it, download Excel. You download automatically message downloading, it's copy the file Excel. So in the Excel, you see if there are many, it will be like this, it will be here. And Excel, you can do whatever you want to do, it, want to format, want to do anything. Not yet, not yet. So with this, if I decide to close this report, everything that I've done, decide to close it. So what you need to do is you need to save this your report, what you have done. If you don't save it, it will not be there. Even if there are many, that is how it will be. If you have not created another one, maybe you just do this step and you go back to that form to create a new vendor, everything will be appearing. So because of our time, I want to save this report. I save this report. I call it Digitech vendor list. Vendor. That's what I call it. Digitech vendor list. Vendor is supposed to be custom. I'll save it. So as I've saved it, the report is now customized. If I close it, I want to see the report. I can see the report here now. This is one. You can see that this report is different from what this one. This is the template that came with software. This is the report that see it again. see, that's how it now um, we have been able to do so many, to Sage 50. This time, this night will not permit us to have doing Sage 50 is not something that we can do in one night. It's a whole software. It's an accounting software. But believe me, I'm telling you, I have been doing this for the past so many years. A lot of organizations they want it. Anytime I show up in my client office and I am talking to them about that software, you see the way they carry me. They are like, ah, Mr. Shola, please come on, please come on. Mr. Shola, come on. How much money for them? What if you are the one doing it for them? For some of you, go to look for job, you finish and you are saying that you want to get accounting job. They are not paying there. They want, as you are having problem of job, they are having problem of somebody that can competently handle their job, that can give them solution. Your service to them is like a business. Do you understand? Your service to them is like a business. I recommend that every consultant, accounting graduate, ACA, FCA, auditors, tax consultants, non-accountant, business owners should be able to do this software. They should be able to do it themselves. They be able to, because there's nothing that anybody knows that you cannot know. There's no big deal. But in knowing this software, for you to know this software, you have to diligently work at it. You have to diligently develop interest to know how to do it. It's an high income skill in high demand. So, which is why, I decided to create an offer on it. Understand? You see, what I have taught you is good, but there's a detailed one. There's a detailed what's it called, course that I've done on this. I have packaged my knowledge. I package what, from the experience of my digitization of organizational books. I have put it in a book. And before I even go into this, let me show you some of all those topics that I've written here. The topic that, I have covered in the book is called Automated Accounting Software System Made Easy. Oh, I did not put that one. Made Easy is there. Course. Made this ME is Made Easy course. Step by step for good guide, blueprint, plus practical tutorial videos. What is in the book is in the video. So you are having two in one. You can take the book alone and use it to be learning security and you understand it. But now you have, in complement with a video where I showed you something like that I've done this night. If I come to you now and tell you that I can do accounting software, you will not believe me because it's an internet thing. That was why I showed you practical thing in this free training to see that I can do it. So the topic that we cover is how to install security on the system. They are in the book. How to create the company's accounting book, the software format, working through security dashboard and navigation centers. That's that dashboard that you just saw when we started. How to implement and set up company books. Implementation is about setting up. How to implement it is everything is black. We are now putting data one by one. Data for customer, data for vendor, for employee, for what's it called? For chart of account, for budget. We are putting all those different content. So how to create chart of accounts, how to set general ledger report information, how to enter ledger account opening balances, and all that. So that is what volume 1 cover. Is so voluminous, very voluminous. Volume 1 is what you are seeing here. This is how the book looks like. You can see this is everything that I've talked about now. This is how the book looks like. before because of my time. You see, I designed all of these things that you are seeing. I built it for my head. I did not look at because of my experience. So I use a fictional company like Monster Real Estate Limited, a real estate company, you know, like a project. How we did it like a project, you know, how to create and all that, how to create it. So this is what you are going to see topic by topic, topic by topic, topic by topic. It's about 69 pages. That is for volume one. You know, about 69 pages. You can see, and you can see some of all those step by step of what you have to do. Ordinarily taking this book to do it, to get it, how to create conflict and all that. How to create conflict, see how that is working, what you needed to do. See, it is not a small joke. It is not a small thing. Understand? How to walking through the 50 main dashboard. That's another topic. You know what we needed to do. You know? That like that. You can see it's a detailed information that we have here. How to how to implement and set up companies with your customer, people or business that you sell product or service to. So let me go back to this topic that we cover. That is covered in volume one. In volume two, how to maintain default information, how to maintain general ledger default. Default is all about you are trying to set the software in such a way that you know it will be able to um, function very well. It will function very well, you know, when you are using it. Some people can go and install software and they say they know it. No, they don't know it, but some of all these fundamentals, they do not do it. They do not set it up. They do not set up their default. To do setup, you do default, to create chart of account, to create customer, how to maintain customer record. That's customer information that I got to. How to put beginning balances just to make software to be, how to create vendor, how to treat vendor beginning balances, how to maintain inventory, how to treat inventory item beginning balances. Then coming up is AASSME Volume 3. That will cover employee taxation, how to create invoice, how to create purchases invoice, uh, sales invoice, receipts, and all that and all that. That one, I'm still working on that one. That one has not yet ready and all that. So the automated accounting software system made easy. Volume 2. Look at the way it is. That's the volume 2. That is how it is. Volume 2. And some of all these things that I'm showing you, there are practical videos of how I have done them. You know, as you are seeing them here, you can see process, click maintain menu, select and point the mouse for default information, so drop down box will appear and all that, just like this is what I'm trying to tell you. Let me show you properly. Maintain default information, I see drop down box. That's it. Want to do what I call a default. If I want to see the name of the, I want to do general ledger default, customer default, vendor default, employee. This is technical part that you need to know. These are all the things that you need to know, and they are done one by one. Now, for some of you that you are saying, hey, at the end of the day, this thing that you are showing us, how do we do it? It seems to be more. Don't worry. That's right. I have done what I call a process manual. That's the process manual here. So you can use the process manual to be working on a daily basis. It's not for the lazy people. It's not for somebody that's not ready to work. So if you are ready to work to do the software, you can know it. You will know it. It is very simple for you to know because somebody that have done it before have helped you simplify it for you. Your own is just to go and learn it, and you are taking it one by one. So there is a challenge, starting this challenge that I've used in the process manual, where when you want to install day one, you can say that what I want to do, I want to install the software of the system. How do I install it? Installation alone is money. You charge organization to install for them. It's money. I remember one time like that, I installed for one organization. I helped them to do it. I charged them 500,000. It's a big organization. He paid me 500,000. That's somebody's salary. So you can see installing security account software on computer system or laptop. You can do that one in a day. You want to do it, go back to this process manual. It will teach you how to do it. Day two, you can start to like, okay, I want to create an open company that is works. What I have done here, you do your own system. As I have created Rockstar Real Estate Limited, everything is shown in the video. You to carry your own system and do the same thing. It is not theory, it's practical. The process in which you are going to make you to understand the software very well. Working through the security dashboard, you can work with security dashboard. You know, look at how it is. Day three, day four, go to create chart of account. All of these things, they are skills, they are finance skills. They are finance skills. Honestly, you tell somebody you can help them to create a software for their business, they will be happy with you because it's not common, it's not everybody that can do it. And they too they cannot do it. So they will not ask you how do you want to do it, you not tell them the process. They will be happy. They will even be happy to pay you. My client, they are happy to pay me because I know that I'm solving problem for them. So general how to do general ledger default in day 4 and all that. So let me go back to the offer. So in the offer, it is 100%, like I said, AASSME, automated account software made is a complete information product. It's a course. It's 100% virtual and self-paced. So you can start immediately after you pay your money. You get what you will get is what I've shown you now. It's a 50 step-by-step workbook guide on one and one. Practical pre-recorded security videos. In the video, I fully deployed security using a realistic sample company called Rockstar Real Estate Limited. So you are not learning theory, you are watching real life implementation step by step. The training is very detailed and very practical and beginner friendly. You learn at your own pace. This one is not that you go to a class, they teach you some of all this, maybe you get it in the class, then when you now get to, you are now finding it difficult. You are finding it difficult. So this training is for is with you for life. Once you buy it, there's no pressure, and once you purchase the video and work, are yours for life, 100%. They are your own because you download it. Right now, the training is 30,000. Honestly, before man and God is more than 30,000. I've been selling this software, I've been selling this training, this course for 50,000. I sold it 50,000 in December. But because of the way Nigeria is now, I'm just entering the media and I want a lot of people to have access. That's why I put it in this price. This price is a discounted price, and that's the low that I can. Because if you don't want to prioritize your knowledge, I don't know what else. You go to school to pay money. You go to you did I can pay money to acquire knowledge, yet you are not still getting a job. Or because some of us we don't put emphasis on things that will give us money. When organization, when you are solving problem for organization, they pay you good money. At least for people that are this 50 with their experience, they are paying them 500. Let me just say between 300 to 900,000. I know of an accountant that's collecting 900,000 in a big organization, and the tool that is using is 650. So the offer is for 72 hours because this price, honestly, what you are getting in this place is very, very honesty is very, very good. You see, as we go now, you see what I mean. That if you have been planning to then secure or take control of your business and finances, this is the cheapest you ever get it. It is not it's not like all those courses that you buy that is shallow. This one is deep because I am teaching from the depth of my consulting project management skills. It's a live project. Means this window and you pay more for the same project. Now, who is this program for or this course for? It's for business owner, accountant, non-accountant, ICANN student, auditors, tax consultant, and anyone who wants clarity and control over their numbers. Can make payments for when you make payment for AASSME step-by-step work guide plus the practical security training video. When you make payment of 30K, you have three free bonuses that is very, very, very. Now, one bonus that I'm going to give you today, if you buy this course, through your mind. And that is I'm going to give you, the software for you to install, which worth 350,000. You can imagine, you are paying 30,000 for this course, and you are getting a software that worth 350,000 naira. I'm not joking. The reason why I am doing this is I don't want you to be looking around and be seeking for software to now buy. I sell the software, but because of I want people to have access now, I'm giving it off. The people that have bought this course, they bought it for free, they get it for free. They have installed it so that you will not be saying that something is disturbing you. You see, this one is not normal because all the school that you have gone from your primary school, your secondary school, to your tertiary school, your lecturer will not buy the school for you now. Your lecturer will not pay for your school fees now. But look at what I am doing now. It's more like I'm teaching you something because I collected tuition fee of 30,000 for you. I'm now giving you software that you're supposed to buy. Because I bought those software, I'm giving you for free. It's a crazy offer. Not only that, there's so much, there's a little that I can do with the free class. But with you signing up for this course, automatically you'll be enrolled to a master class. Hello, please, don't disturb us. You'll be enrolled into a master class or support group. You cannot just buy a course and maybe after some time you don't have. Hello, please, don't disturb us, please. Mute your mic. So we don't have to teach you to hold your hands. Please, off your Grace. I'm seeing you off your mic, please. You are disturbing the whole class. Some of us need to be very cautious. We are in the public space for God's sake. So, free Sage 50 master class is where I showed you some of the project that I'm doing. Like if I'm doing a project now, I'm doing a live project now. Grace, I'm going to remove you from this. I'm going to remove you from this training. Grace, you are disturbing the whole class with your noise. Grace, who is this Grace? So, you see, this support group, whenever you are having issue, you can come to the community and tell them, okay, this is issue I'm having, Sylvia, please can you help me? And all that. People that have done it will help you. Even me, I will be there to help you. Also, updates. See, if I see opening, maybe some of my clients they need people in terms of recruiting. It is people from my support group that I will, people that have bought the training, what I'm going to recommend because I have worked with them. They have bought the courses. I have been able to train them on how to use the software and all that. So they are the ones that I will recommend for the job and share some secrets, some updates about all of these things. Now, I've also written the worth of that masterclass what is 50K for you to be in that group, what 50K. If you come, you say you want to join our masterclass, I'll charge you 50K. Because you are ending that because we bought that course. My newly written ebooks, the topic is called 3 simple ways a 50 can double your chances and earning opportunity. 3 simple ways say 50 can double your chances and earning opportunity. There are secrets that you need to harness. You are getting it for free. I'm going to be selling it for 2,500, but you are getting it for free. Then another one that I wrote is 5 reasons why employers now prefer security. People that can use why they prefer them. So there are 5 reasons. So you are getting down with those are ebooks that you can actually get. All what you are getting for free was 403,500. It was 403,000, 403,500 because you make payment. Wow, what is still? Price jump back to 50K after 72 hours, which you know that it's worth it. It's worth it. So if you are interested tonight to join me, want me to mentor you well, not everything it cannot be free now. I have done my best. I've given free training, which I have given you access to. Everything cannot be free. If you need to grow in life, you need to learn how to pay for courses. You need to buy courses from internet marketers, from course creators, to the tune of 100,000, 150,000. Please, and please, if you want to prioritize growth in 2026, buy courses that will help you. It's as if I'm begging you, but I'm not begging you. But I'm begging you because of yourself. Yeah? 30,000 is not too much. Even 50,000 is not too much for your growth. Just think of how much you have spent in the university, and some of you are not getting the job. If you go through this course, you understand security, good operations, you're able to do it. And even if you now get a job, you are finding it difficult, you can call me. I am your coach. I'll tell you, do this here, do this here, do this here. This is what you are going to do here. When you explain everything. That's the support. That's what support is for. So you can pay to this account tonight if you want me to really, really mentor you. I was telling somebody when he was starting me, I said, when you make payment for this course, I can give you one guarantee is that you will be one of the best consultants in Nigeria. And I mean it. I mean it. There's somebody that I've coached in the time past. He's now working in Spain. No, but don't say 50 that is using a bigger software here. But he started with and he built his journey, he started his journey from there. And now he's working in multinational. But it is not for people that are lazy. It's not for lazy people. Lazy people cannot do this thing, they will not get job. Because lazy people will not, they are not ready to work. If you are ready to work, and if you are ready to make money for yourself, because this thing will make you money, as it's making me money, as it's making that my mentee, Simon, Simeon, Etty, is making money. So if you are ready, pay to this account, or you come to my TM and ask further questions about. So also, this account also, the PalmPay, you can make payments per account. If you need payments, I'll see it. You just send me a screenshot. After payment, send the proof of payment. So this is my number. Give me the detail proceeded on board after you have made payment. Just give me your first name, your last name, WhatsApp number, and your email. This one, they are meant for us to onboard the student. This is where I get to know information so that I will know that you are my right student now and will be able to support you anytime. So this is after you have made payment. First name, your last name, WhatsApp number. Yes. That is after you have shown the proof of payment and all that. Once again, you can make payment to this account. You can make payment to this account. If you are ready, the amount is 30,000 for now. In the next 72 hours, I'm not going to take down the price. So, without much wasting of our time, I want to invest this. I want to invest this.
Question,
Ready?
sir.
I'm going to answer a question. If you are ready to buy, just contact, just pick this account. Contact help. If you let me stop.